I wake up every morning thinking about when and where I might find time for art. I choose which sketchbook becomes my companion for the day, and based on my schedule, I decide what medium makes the most sense. Some days allow for gouache, others call for watercolor, and sometimes a simple pen sketch is enough. These are small, quick choices I make every day to give myself the best chance to create, and I want to share how I do it. Monday starts early. I'm up at 6, getting dressed, making breakfast for the kids, packing snacks, and double checking backpacks. I pack my own breakfast and lunch, make coffee, and we're out the door by 7. After dropping off the little one, I head to work, but traffic is heavy and I arrive later than I hoped. In the evening, my husband takes the kids to basketball practice. Usually my window for art, but not this time. Instead, I use the time to cook meals for the week, crock pot dinners and spaghetti and meatballs, getting ahead where I can. Before the kids come home, I manage to find 15 minutes to create. By night, I'm too tired for more art. I head to bed, knowing that even a little time still counts. Tuesday, I had a dental appointment and used that time to plan how I would approach a drawing of Rob Reiner. The news of his death spread across the country. I decided to paint him in my sketchbook, but where would I draw him? In this particular sketchbook, I don't always draw in order. Sometimes I skip around a bit based on the space available, based on what else may be on the other page, or just a general feeling about the project. I plan to do something relatively small, and instead of starting on a new page, I decide to add him to a page of previous current events that I had drawn. I'll be drawing him from a photo instead of a printed reference. For cases like this, I like to ensure that the reference page is clear enough for me to zoom into areas of the face and see fine detail. As soon as I find a photo to use, I am called back to the exam room for my appointment. I didn't get a chance to draw, but planning and finding references is part of the process, so it was still time well used. Tuesday afternoon was a jackpot. My turn to take the kids to practice. There, I have 1 hour of barely interrupted time to create. Wednesday doesn't leave room for art. The focus shifts to helping the kids finish homework and wrap up school projects. On top of that, I'm preparing to go out of town, juggling lists and loose ends. The evening disappears into last minute Christmas shopping, filling the time I might have set aside to create. It's a late night, and unfortunately, it ends with no art. Thursday feels like a small win. I'd already planned to make art in the school carpool lane, so I arrived early and used the 20-minute wait to sketch before dismissal. Pickup ended in a brief panic when my child wasn't where I expected. Deep breaths. It turned out he'd forgotten that I was going to pick him up and he rode the bus home. By the time we made it to the barbershop, my nerves were still shot, so there's no live footage. But while he got his hair cut, guess what? I still found time to draw. That night, we headed to a Dallas Mavericks game. I brought my sketchbook and a couple of pens, sketching before tip off, during timeouts, and at halftime.
Let's go, Mavs!
I drew the player Naji Marshall, who scored the first basket for the Mavs. By the end of the night, I had a sketch to remember it by. A few finishing touches at home, and I was grateful for every moment I found time for art.
Kids all wish away the month 'cause they want presents in sight. This year had me so mad. I've been bad, got cold that is sitting under my tree. I think that my Christmas has died. This is not a Christmas. This is not a Christmas song. This is not a Christmas. This is not a Christmas song. This is not a Christmas. This is not a Christmas song. This is not a Christmas. This is not a Christmas song. When I was just a boy, Christmas brought so much joy. Couldn't wait for the presents and laughter. I couldn't sleep late at night, looking for Santa with lights. Those are the memories I still remember. Then I became a man, lost sight of who I am. But right in front of me was the answer. 'Cause on Christmas I feel joy, and I turn back to a boy. The answer is to stay young forever. This is not a Christmas. This is not a Christmas song. This is not a Christmas. This is not a Christmas song. This is not a Christmas. This is not a Christmas song. This is not a Christmas. This is not a Christmas song.
Friday is the last workday before being off for the holidays. I use a small part of my lunch break to paint the drawing I started earlier in the week. Later, I catch a lucky break. Well, sort of. My son's basketball game is forfeited because the other team doesn't have a coach. So our team uses the time to practice instead. That unexpected window gives me another chance to steal a few minutes for art. I'm grateful that I always keep a sketchbook and a few supplies with me for moments just like this. There's no video footage, but I took photos every few minutes so you can see how much progress I made in just 20 minutes. Saturday is a road trip from Texas to Mississippi. I decide to work on the drawing I started in the carpool lane. From the beginning, I planned to paint it with watercolors, even though that's not my usual medium. I lower my expectations and give it a try. As I work, I keep thinking, this feels like it's failing, but maybe it will come together with more layers. I miss using gouache, but cleaning brushes on the road isn't realistic. I don't want to quit, but I also don't want to force it. So I close my sketchbook, not giving up, just choosing to finish it later. I hope giving you a glimpse of my week has helped you think about times where you can squeeze in a few moments for art. Best of luck.